In this lesson, we are going to cover how you can integrate your Pressero system to the Zapier so that it sends an invoice to XERO. So basically, we are trying to connect the accounting software with Pressero via Zapier mode. The very first thing you would need from our end would be the Pressero Zapier invitation link. So you will launch this, you will have this link from the support team. And if you have your Zapier account created, you can just launch this invitation link. You will be redirected to a page where it says you have been invited to use Alien Pressero on Zapier. So you will click on accept, invite, and build a Zap. Now we will make a new Zap. Since we have used the invitation link, so we can search for the application here. You will see the Alien Pressero 1.0.6 by invite. You will select this. Basically, in order to configure the Zap, you would need a trigger that extract the information from Pressero, and you need an action where you need to pass that information. So basically we need two different things. That is the trigger to extract the data from Pressero, and we also need the action to send the data from Pressero by Zapier to XERO. Okay, we will choose a trigger event. You have item status change, order placed, order updated. So I will click on order placed, continue. I already have my account created, but just to show you how you can connect your account, you will be redirected to a page where you will access, fetch your admin information like my username for Pressero, and you will choose the server address. For me, it will be Singapore. Yes, continue. Now, this is the area where you can either specify a specific domain from your Pressero sites, or you can, if you leave this blank, it will consider all the orders from within all the sites in Pressero. So for now, I will just keep it as one single site. You can also leave it blank, so any order coming from Pressero from any site will be taken into consideration. You can also test the trigger. It will give you the sample data for now. Once your Zapier is on and is on production, you will get the actual details. This is all the sample data coming from Pressero. These are all the fields that are extracted currently from Pressero. So whatever you are seeing in the sample data, which this indicates that all this information is being extracted from Pressero. We'll click on continue. Now we will search, create an action that is the XERO. For example, if an order is placed, I want in XERO a sales invoice should be created. So I will click on add new account. In the meantime, I will also log into my XERO. Okay, this is my test XERO account. I'll click on continue. What I'm doing here is that I'm just creating a trigger point when an order is placed in Pressero, it creates a sales invoice in XERO. So for the contact name, you will manually search from here and insert the data. So I will say full name. These fields are optional. You may need to fill the required fields here. So as you can see, this is required. I will fill quantity. And let's click on continue. Test and continue. Okay, it says unit amount field is mandatory. So we'll go back and we will put the unit cost as well. Continue. It is always recommended to test before you proceed. Okay, now your Zap is ready to be turned on. Since we have created the trigger, we have also created the action. So we will put this on now. I'm using the test information, so that is the reason. Now Zap is turned on. Let me show you. As you can see, I can also name my Zap. Let's say Pressero to 0. Okay, so I'll go back here. Now I'll place an order in order to see whether the invoice passes from Pressero to 0 or not. So this is my Pressero site. I'm going to place an order. Go to the cart page. And we'll proceed to checkout. Now the order has been placed with is 668. I have to go back to the 0 to see whether I have received the invoice or not. As you can see, the invoice has been created. So this is how you pass the information from, extract the information from Pressero, and using the Zapier, you pass that information to XERO or any accounting software. So from now, since the Zap is turned on, any order that is placed in Pressero will pass the information to XERO and will create an invoice in the XERO accounting software. Thank you for watching this video.